Hey everybody, it's Gypsy, and welcome to On the Edge of Appalachia. And it is time for my weekly gardening update. Wow, I don't even know what is the day? Oh, wow, it's April 25th already, 2025. So, just wanted to show you the woods. They're really filling in. Look at those May apples. They just pop up all of a sudden at the full size. They do that every year. I don't know how that is a thing. But anyways, wanted to show you guys, I have some plants, little seedlings gathered up to take to the flea market with me tomorrow to see how that goes. So I potted up some strawberries and they did beautifully. You know, things did start to wilt. So I put them over here in the shade. And, you know, yesterday it was in the mid-80s and sunny. And then it rained overnight. And they cooled down. They perked up. And the raspberries, some are doing good. Some just need, you know, they're not looking all that great. I'm going to prune those up. And I have many more of those anyways. The raspberries. They're like crazy. So, Grandma Hadley's lettuce, this transplants, it pots up wonderfully. What I found was, all right, this radicchio looks good, but most time radicchio is not transplanting very well. So what I did was I went through these. I pruned off the leaves that just weren't coming around. I do give them a few days. And if I don't see them really coming around, I will prune off the leaves. So it does make them a little skimpy. So I'm going to pick the best ones to bring tomorrow. And the rest I will bring back next week. So this, you know, it's not much, but I'm just starting out with this. So it's, you know, it's not bad. Anyways, I doubt I'm going to get much done today. I think the high today is supposed to be 70 and rain all day. So, I really, it's just not gonna happen. My son and daughter-in-law are gonna be here with the rain and their time frame. I don't even know what their schedule is, but, you know, if they had time, I would like to set up where my morning glories and moonflowers are going to be. And I would like to turn that into a hummingbird kind of sanctuary. See, there's that dead tree back there. I hate it. I'm going to put a trellis there. And, you know, trellis my morning glories and moonflowers there. And so I need them to move that and put the trellis up for me because I'm short. And I need the really long T-pose. So anyways, it's just starting to rain harder and harder. As you can see, my cottage garden, it's coming along really good. I will be planting more in here. What was that? Oh, cilantro. And I'm going to direct sow fennel in here. I did direct sow dill over here. I'm trying to see if I have any coming up. With it being slippery, I'm not sure. So, I think it's coming along very nicely here. Don't know if I should keep my greenhouses closed today or not. I mean, I know 70 sounds warm, but it seems like when it's raining it feels colder. So anyways, I spent the week working on my seedlings and, you know, arranging them. Now my KN long slims did the best. So they're doing really good in here. Wow, I can't even remember what I was doing. Oh, I just put some raspberries. I planted some Finocchio in here, fennel. And I'm going to direct sow the rest. You kind of want to see, well, which will work better. So, it's starting to rain harder. I created a fairy garden this week, as you can see. I am going to move this more in line with this greenhouse because since I put the big greenhouse over there by the cottage garden, I don't need those pavers. So I'm putting a little walkway out here. And then I'm also going to use some pavers. From the garden gate to here. So what have I done in the garden? Oh, I know what I have to show you guys. I told you the other day that I was concerned that something went wrong with the peas I direct sowed. Well, I was wrong because they're starting to pop up. Whoops. Okay, so over here, this is in the fenced-in garden. I direct sowed some dill. Now, oh wow, are they starting to bolt? Yeah, it was real hot yesterday. I've just noticed this. I don't know. I'm giving up on brassicas. I'm not good with them. I never have any luck. So I think I'm done. But anyways, this lettuce from last year, we had some for dinner last night. Oh, it was so good. Look how gorgeous that is. Anyways, there's plenty for us, plenty for me to sell. So over here, I am going to put in my trench to plant the tomatoes. But as I was saying about, I'm getting rid of all the grass here. More lettuce there. I went crazy with the lettuce last fall. Here I planted carrots this past week, so you're not going to see anything here. Those are my seedlings that I bought, the sweet peas, but as you can see, the seedlings I direct sowed, it took a long time, but they are coming up. So I'm really excited about that. My salad bowl mixed lettuce is really doing well. I wish the weather was better. And the radishes, they're coming up really good. And then over here, this is my freckled romaine. This is coming up very, very nicely. So, and I have, in those two small greenhouses, I have mostly peppers and tomato seedlings. And they're doing okay, not bad. Okay. Oh, I harvested some asparagus. Yes, oh my God. There was like no asparagus after I harvested it. Look at, this is from last night popping up. Did I see that? Stuff grows like crazy. I love it though. It's one of my favorite vegetables. So anyways, over here, you could see all my raspberries. Man, I've been having to pot up raspberries to sell. Oh, this is the first time. The leaves on the blueberry bushes. Look at that. They're coming up. They're coming out. Check this blueberry bush over here. Look at that. Oh, it just popped up all of a sudden. So anyways, you could see, look how gorgeous. Just look at that. Let me see if I can get this angle better. These are my red raspberries. Let me see if I can move back just a tad. There we go. Okay. So look how it's just, I have it arching and it's just filled out. Those two little canes I purchased last May. It's just amazing. So I have transplanted some to go this way. but they're doing great. I want this whole yard to be food, especially if I can make it perennial. This is my wild blackberry, and that is just filling out beautifully, going just as I planned, because all the wild berries in the woods over there, they're thin and scraggly. They're just like a cane here and a cane there. I wanted to see if I transplanted it here, and I trained it to go up the trellis, because what they do is they flap over and they create new. So that's why you only have scrawny canes. I wanted to see if I could get it to come out full and beautiful, and look at that. It's gorgeous. Grapes. Let's check on my new grapes. Oh boy. Oh, look at that. Can you guys see that? So my grapes are doing well. I had to pot up some of the strawberries. I have a lot of blossoms on my ever-bearing strawberries. I gotta fix this. I have a feeling my cat is she likes to crawl through these tunnels. So it is a problem. But anyways, you could see all of my ever-bearings are like that. I mean, just tons and tons. We're gonna have a good crop this year. And over here, I'm not going to lift up the netting, but these are my Wendy June bearing. These are brand new. I planted these last fall, and they're looking beautiful. These are the ones I told you guys. You want the best strawberries for pies and jams. Let me see. You can't really see in there that well, but there's quite a few that are doing very well. But yes, if you like to make pies and jams, the best are the Wendy's. I'd say about, 8 years ago, I was introduced to these Wendy strawberries by a local farmer. And he told me, you're going to love them, because he asked what I wanted them for. I said I wanted to make some jams, some jam and some pie, stuff like that. And he said, these are the ones to get. And boy, was he right. So, anyways, let's see. So, I have not really gotten very far. I'm late getting the potatoes in. So, I'm going to work on the potatoes in there as soon as weather's permitting. Probably Monday, because I'll be vending all weekend. And then I'm going to start working on the corn, which is going over here. So I need to make mounds because I'm going to try the Three Sisters. I do have one type of corn. It's called early corn. So that I'm going to plant beginning of May. And then the other ones, I believe I have to wait till after last frost. So, and I ordered popcorn. That should be here Monday. So anyways, I think that's about it. And, my phone doesn't want to work today. I think it's the rain. I'm going to leave you with that. Blessed be, and make it a joyful one.